Welcome to Leaders Lead Podcast. Are you ready to conquer your challenges and achieve greatness? Join us as we dive into inspirational stories of industry leaders who have overcome adversity and reached new heights. Get ready for electrifying insights and captivating conversations that will ignite your passions for success. This is your go-to show for empowerment, growth, and leadership. Buckle up. Leaders Lead Podcast is here to take you on a transformational ride.
Welcome to Leaders Lead the Podcast. I hope that you are doing amazing. I'm doing pretty good. This is another bonus episode. So if you hear my car beeping because I'm swaying a little bit, I'm not actually swaying. It beeps because it's super sensitive. Like I could just sway to the right just a little bit or turn like I'm supposed to turn, and then it'll start beeping. It'll start yelling at me. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. What I wanted to talk to you about was intentionality. Before, if I would hear that word, I would just think, oh man, what the hell does that mean? It's not that big of a deal. It's hokey. It's whatever. Just do what you got to do. But intentionality, what I've noticed is without intentionality, you really got nothing. What are your intentions? What are you aiming towards? What are your goals? Are you setting those goals that you have? Like, do you have a plan so that you can reach those goals? I know a lot of people that say, oh man, I want to have my business and I want my business to be a $1 million business. But then when you start talking to them, you know, they have $1 million idea, but they don't have $1 million ethics or $1 million work ethic, or they don't have $1 million strategy. So I thought about that this morning when I woke up. I said, I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to this morning. And I start feeling bad about myself because typically what I want to do is, you know, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to meditate for an hour. And I felt so good. I feel so good when I meditate for an hour. And I realized that what I've been doing is not being intentional about my meditation hour as far as waking up at a certain time to do the meditation. What I've been trying to do is fit it in, right? So some days I'll drop the ball. And then, you know, to be completely honest, those are the crappy days because meditation makes me feel good. Meditation makes me not have anxiety. Meditation is what brought me from a depression. I mean, I was so depressed for maybe 2-3 years. I lost someone that was really important to me, and I couldn't get over it. It really hurt my spirits. You know, I lost a couple people that were really close to me. Some passed away and some just are not in my life no more. And it was really bothering me. But it was out of my control. You know, you try to do things and you work really hard to, whether it's keep a thing or work really hard to keep a relationship, but then you just have to come to grips with it, that it is what it is. All you can do is do your best. But that was really bothering me. But it was the meditation that helped me. I was feeling so bad about this almost 24/7. And I was making time to meditate. And I think about this because when you have a business idea, you have a goal, you know, how bad do you really want it? I used to listen to E.T. back in the day. He had this thing, in my opinion, this is what really blew Eric Thomas, E.T., the hip hop preacher, what really blew him up. He had this phrase that said, you know, how bad, and I might butcher this, how bad do you really want it? If you want a thing, you got to want it so bad as much as you want to breathe. As much as you want to breathe, that's how bad that you got to want the thing in order to get the thing. And it made me think about my depression. I was a motivational speaker, but here I am. I had this dilemma. I was depressed and I wanted so bad not to be depressed. So I found the meditation, and the meditation helped me not do it. But then once I was not depressed, I didn't have that intention. I didn't set those intentions on making sure that I meditated every day, right? So that just makes me think, how bad do you really want the thing that you're going after? How bad do you really want it as bad as you want to breathe? Because when I had this depression, oh man, I wanted to get over it so bad. I wanted to keep breathing. I wanted to be my happy self all over again. That was what I really wanted. And right now I have this goal with my company, and I wanted to be so successful. And I'm doing all the things to make it happen. And I'm setting my intention. I'm making sure that when I am supposed to work on it, I'm working on it. I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to do with it. And I'm setting my intention with it. And so I want to ask you, the thing that you have in your life right now, the goal that you have, are you really setting intentions to reach that goal? Are you setting those intentions with the thought process or the work ethic? You're doing it and you want it so bad. You want this thing so bad as much as you want to breathe. You wake up and you think about it. You go to sleep and you think about it. How bad do you really want it? That's the question of the day. How bad do you really want it? And what are you willing to do to get it? All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Remember, I'm here to stand by you as you chase your dreams, lead with greatness, and continue to make a difference. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so that you can be notified every time we drop a new episode. I'll see you next time on Leaders Lead the Podcast. Peace.